Hello everybody and welcome. I'm Son of Mogeth and today I've decided to do something a little bit different. I've been playing lots of Resident Evil and I've been continuing with Project Zomboid and Colony Survival, so I thought I'd change things up a little bit and play this. It's a weird game. It's called Species Artificial Life Real Evolution, and it's a sandbox evolutionary simulator. So, hands up everyone who supports the theory of evolution as the most probable explanation for the diversity of life on planet Earth. I have my hand up, you can't see it. So, what is this game about? It's, as I say, it's in like super early access, and it's just about messing around to see what horrors you can create from your own mind. Here's the map. Let's see if we can... Oh, that one will do. That one will do just fine. And what you do is, I don't know if you can see this, you turn this like potato looking thing and you grab this and you try to you try and turn it into something by manipulating evolution. Let's have a look. Let's turn off the tutorial messages. I don't know all the functions and possibilities with this at the moment, but I'm learning. I'm learning pretty quickly. So we'll generate a map. So what you get, let's say, you get an island full of these little things, and they're literally just... I don't know what else to describe them. They're potatoes with a mouth. And they will, over time, naturally mutate and speciate and evolve into other things. But you can force it. Like we do as humans with like dogs and cats and things like that. Chihuahuas do not appear in, nature. They're genetically engineered via artificial selection by people. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab a large selection of them and I'm going to move them into the nursery like so. Don't know how many that is. It probably quite a lot. And then what I can do, and see, this is what we've got, and currently this is what our target life form is set to. It's not very interesting, is it? To get from that to that, it's dull and boring, and I don't want it. So, what I am going to do is going to edit the target, and there's a lot you can do with this as well. You can turn these things into anything. What I want to do is try and evolve humans. But that's a long process. That's like millions and millions of years in the making. So I'll evolve something. I'll see if I can get this to evolve into something we can then evolve into something that looks sort of human. Again, I'm getting my eardrums blasted by that music. My apologies. And so, yeah, so let's just see what we can do with this. I don't know what a lot of this stuff actually does. There's skin type. Let's see if we can... Oh, that's interesting. Oh god, what is it? What is that? What is that? What is any of this? Let's see if we can... That looks like a hairy... I mean, it looks like a dick, doesn't it? I'm just gonna... It's a one testicle dick. I might have to pick that as a texture just for the hell of it. Holy hell, what is any of this? Okay, well, we'll start with the one testicle knob. And let's see if we can't find something. It's going to need limbs, isn't it? Let's find limbs for it. Is it scale that we've got to put up? Or is it length? There we go. Let's put that up to just about 1. Now, let's find something... Oh, God, what is that? I guess we're going for something slightly ape-like, since humans are in fact apes. Let's maybe see if we can make an ape. I'm gonna need to find legs for this thing, because these will become arms later, won't they, when it becomes erect, essentially, when our dick becomes erect. Fantastic wording, son of Mogef. Well done. I'm sure YouTube is going to be absolutely fine with that wording. Christ. Sorry, I've just annoyed myself. Okay, so this is good. Kind of flimsy looking. Oh no, they're going to be... we can change those later. I think we can get those to evolve to something else. Let's just make them bigger. Yeah. Yeah, let's make this thing swole, or whatever the current acceptable cool word is for you know, being buff. Okay, so we need to add what will become hands, I guess. How do I do that? Oh, it's got... Oh, I've got... Oh my god. Oh my god. What is it? What have I done? Alright, that's worse. That's not better. That's not better. We're just creating monsters at this point. It's got hooves at the moment. What is any of this? What is any of this? Oh, that's sort of like hands. Let's have some of that. Let's see if we can make those a more appropriate size. That'll do, right? Okay, so what is that? That was limb type 14, and then I just put that on 2. So it's 2, 2. It's 14, 1, 2, 2, 13. Right. Now, this limb here is actually in the middle of the body, so you can make insects, I guess. You can't make arachnids because you haven't got enough limbs for that. But if I put this at 14, and then this at 1, probably be quicker if I typed it. I'm not going to do that. It looks like a monster, doesn't it? Jesus Christ. Alright. No, that's going down. I want it to go up. That was at what? About 1? This is... Did I do that right? 1... Limb thickness, is actually at 2, not 1. Excuse me. Get that going up. It still looks like an abomination. Up to about 2. That was at 1.3, so we'll do about the same. Now we need to find something that looks like feet, or something we can later turn into feet. Will that do it? Let's see if there's a better one. I don't want to just pick the first one. 13 is the one that looks like hand. Oh Christ. Oh God. What even is... That's kind of like feet. Yeah, we can have some of that. I'm not going to add a tail because we don't need to. Oh God, look at it. What even is this? It does look like a testicle. It's roughly the right size. I mean, again, that's something we can change later. What about the head type? Oh, this is... Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, what is that? Oh, we don't want that. I don't want any of these. Oh, that's... better? Is it? I mean, these are like eyes, and that's sort of a mouth, right? I mean, yeah, let's try that. Number of features. Let's give it eyeballs. There's got to be eyeballs on here somewhere. Oh my god. Is that? Okay. Let's, it's got one eye in the bloody middle of its freaking head. That's terrifying. Unintentionally terrifying. I mean, well, I guess we could do that. That's not bad, right? Let's just find something that looks like human eyes. What's the texture all about? Oh. I kind of like that. I like it. Oh, it's not. That kind of makes him look angry. Let's. Oh, yeah, there we go. It's. I don't want to use the word better. I don't want to use the word better. Okay, so let's see. It's terrifying. Look at it. If you saw that coming towards it, you'd kill it immediately. And we've got this information over here. It's currently an omnivore, aerobic. Oh yes, we need to change that, don't we? Let's... How do we do that? Skin... Let's... Oh, God, look at it. Oh, God, I don't want to look at it. I don't want to look at it. Primary hue... Torso. Oh, God, it keeps bringing up all these extra things. Hip height, hip width, torso rotation. We can use that to, like, make it stand upright. I don't want to do that. I'm already terrified beyond my ability to think rationally. Let's get that up. So it's got lungs. It's an omnivore like people. And there's a bunch of other information here. Let's generate that. And now, what we've got is a nursery full of creatures. Oh, God. We're trying to turn this into that, using pretty much just time and artificial selection. What these rovers will do, if I can slow it down, these little robots, they'll go round and they will kill the creatures in the nursery that deviate away from becoming this, and they'll feed the ones that go towards becoming this. And the result is that we're artificially pressuring these into becoming this, and then if we're successful with this, we'll turn it into something, hopefully, that looks a little bit human. I don't like that at all. I do not like that. This thing is actually gonna haunt my nightmares. Or haunt my dreams, rather. So if we speed it up, we can see we've only got one species at the moment, and it's the potato. It's there. It's probably going to be quite difficult to see. Let's see if over time we can get more species. It's early access, so it's a bit twitchy. Every now and again the UI will just vanish and come back again. I'm not sure what it's doing. It's like it's just updating or something. What we do have is we have this. This is the tree of life, so to speak. It's essentially all the things that have lived or that are currently living. So if this mutates, like that, look, we've now got two different species. One that's the potato and one that's a hairy potato. It still terrifies me. Look at it trying to live. It's I was like, it's gigantic. Well, it's just because this is zoomed in. So we now have two versions of a thing. Oh, we now have 3. There's been a new one. Let's have a look at that one. Oh, something became... look at this. This is what evolved, and it's already extinct. Thank Christ that thing became extinct. It's got horns on the back of its head. It doesn't... Oh, this isn't much better, though, is it? Oh, I clicked the wrong thing again. This isn't much better, is it? I mean, look at it. It's terrifying. Although, let me slow it down again. It does actually have legs, like this one. Let's... Oh, it died. It was too beautiful to live. God, where was the other one then? This one looks massive for some reason. Let's have a look. I'm just going to pause it in case it dies when I look at it. It's lukewarm-blooded. It's an omnivore. It's hairy-skinned. It's got lungs. Its health is pathetic. It's got a small stomach. It's got a decent walking speed. Rapidly exhausted. Really slow. Rapidly exhausted while swimming. It's essentially completely harmless. And it's very primitive. Wow, that's look at what it's become already. Look, it's a nightmare. And while these things are being selectively evolved, the ones on the outside will do so themselves, like, naturally. But at the same time, it's more random. It's not controlled. Oh, we have a new species. Let's have a look. So we've got... Oh, God. Why do I keep doing that? I still haven't got completely used to it. So we've got that one, which is the original, so to speak. And we've got this one in the nursery. Oh, no, look. Is this the original? Is that the original? This is what we started with, isn't it? It's just... The only evolving it's done is to have something attached to its head. These are all the ones that have become extinct. Look at that one. Look at that one. It's got like a beak. What the hell? I mean, this isn't doing too badly. It's completely the wrong colour, and it walks wrong. But, oh, where's my nursery gone? Here it is. What I can also do, in an attempt to get some diversity, if I just select a bunch of them like that, I can hit this irradiate button, which causes mutations in any children that these things have. So that's fun. I haven't kind of you know, fiddled around with these too much. Yeah, so I can use these tools over here to again further control the process. Why is it... Oh God, why has it got this weird window up down here? Oh, there you go, it just went away. Oh, we have another species, let's have a look. So this is what we're breeding. This is what we started with. Here's one of the mutations. This thing, with 2 eyes and a freaking beak-looking thing, has at some point turned into whatever this is. I mean, God, look at it. Oh, we have another one. It's oh God, that one's split into 2 other ones. That's the radiation at work. Oh God, I shouldn't have done that, should I? Look at it. We're creating monsters all over the damn place. It has I don't even know how to describe them. Look at this thing. We are monsters. And by we, I mean me. Oh my God. No. Don't do that. There are so many species now. We're up to 7 monsters in our Garden of Eden. Just no. I mean, what do I say? What do I say about this? What would you even name this? This is bloody awful. This thing, though... Oh, God, I've done it again. I keep clicking the wrong bloody thing. Let's just slow this down. What is this one doing? It's trying to walk upright, but on its hands. I have friends that are pretty good at walking on their hands, but I don't think that you're supposed to do it, you know, constantly. Why have you done this? You're trying to become this. Oh my God. No. I've actually got tears in my eyes at how ridiculous this thing looks. Why would evolution do this? What benefit is this? Unless your poop comes out like a fountain, like that, and poisons other things. Like, oh God, no. No. No, stop it. Where was that one that actually looked like it could be alright? Well, it's not that one, and it's not that one. And it's, that one, and that one have become extinct. I'm not surprised that one went extinct. It's just all we've got now is a machine to create a field of monsters. Look at whatever that is. Is that one of the extinct ones? Please be one of the extinct ones. I don't know. It's still alive, apparently. I don't want it to continue living. Let's just fast forward then. We're down to 6 species. Oh, God. I'm tempted just to grab a bunch of these and irradiate them just to see what new things it creates. Let's see if I can grab one of these and do it. Just to one. I don't want to like be too crazy with it all. We're up to 5 species. I had no idea the game. Oh God, this was going to be this funny. Just what? What? It's evolved a testicle attached to a leg in the middle of its body for some reason. Maybe the radiation was a bad idea. This is just awful. The other thing you can do, I completely forgot about until right that second, is that you've got like this background radiation that introduces mutations. I might have to drop this down a bit. I'll just put it there for now. And what it does is the higher this value is, the more effect mutations will have on the creature that you're dealing with, and the lower it is, the smaller. So when you're close to getting your target creature, you reduce the amount of radiation or background radiations in an attempt to make smaller changes being more accurate changes. We're up to 7 species again. Look at all these extinct ones all over the place. So many of them just look like penises. It's unbelievable. That looks like something that could possibly exist. It's like a 6-legged manatee or something. That's that one. That one's turning into a bloody graboid from Tremors, isn't it? Look, it's going to evolve snakes that come out of its damn mouth. This is the one we started with. That's kind of turned into a thing, hasn't it? Is that eyeballs? It's got eyeballs on its chin. For the love of God and all that is holy. These things are just... This thing, look at it. That's the noise that one makes, isn't it? You can just see it walking around on its four badly placed, misshapen legs, going, "Dar, I got a fold, dar." And this. I keep clicking when I shouldn't click. Let's have a look to see what it's like. It's an omnivore. It's hairy skinned. It's cold blooded. It has lungs. Its health is pathetic. It's still got a small stomach. It's decent walk speed and low stamina. Its swim speed is low and it's easily exhausted. It's essentially harmless, but its growth cost is simple, so that's good. I mean, it's just wrong in so many ways. Stop walking on your hands. You have feet. I went to great effort to give you feet. That one was literally walking around with its head in the floor. I've evolved Roombas. That's what they are. Biological Roombas. Not to be confused with dogs, which also act in the exact same way. But alright, I'm going to fast forward some more. Let's see what we end up with. What I might do is a series of cuts until something interesting or crazy or stupid happens, and I'll just cut right back. Like now, look, we've got 2 more species here. Oh my god. It went from 9 to 13 species. What happened? So we've got... This thing is the only thing that kind of looks like it could be... That thing is literally trying to become Tremors. This one is joining it. Oh my god. Look, they're joining forces now. That one's not that different. These... Oh no. We've got like multiple graboid species. I'm terrified they're gonna go subterranean on me. What is that? It's got claws on its feet in the middle of its body. Oh god damn. What is that? Oh, that's the one we started with? Yeah, it is. It's become something entirely different. That's not that far off what we're trying to make. It might even be closer than that. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm sure there's a crime in here somewhere. It's just insanity. It's actually a really fun game. Like, I know so little about it. Oh, we're back up to 12 species after that extinction event. I can't help myself. Every time there's like a new species, I have to check this screen to see what kind of monstrosity has been created. Like that. It's just surprisingly disturbing. What have we got here? Oh. I mean, it sort of looks like something that might live for a while. That one went extinct. This thing has somehow... It branched off and became that. How did it become that? Oh, it became extinct. It's this thing. You're the wrong colour. You're the wrong colour. That's what I'm getting from this. You're the wrong colour and you're... I mean, walking upright is a bit difficult because it's not necessarily a bonus, is it? It's not beneficial, essentially. He's trying, he's just doing it wrong. Come on, guys. Come on now. Let's... I don't know why this one is so detailed and this one looks like poo. I mean, look at it. It's got... I just realised as well, its feet are in the floor. I wonder if I try something. Let me edit the target a little bit. I'm editing the target, which means I have to look at it, and I don't want to look at it. Let's torso rotation. Let's put it upright a little bit. Oh no, that's God. Let's just get it. Okay, so I just want it down a little bit. There we go. I'm not sure that was different to what we had. The idea being is that it's just upright enough to have to be a quadruped. Because currently the body of the one we've got is like this, and we want it like this. So if I tilt this one up to like there at some point, it should fix it. It's not going to fix anything, is it? Oh no. Oh dear. I might put this back up to see if we can make some big old changes here. I think it defaults to 2 times background radiation, so I'll just put it back there. We're up to 16 bloody species now. These things are just monsters waiting to take over the world, aren't they? They're just... Most of them are just nonsense cobbled together like a child's drawing, where they just draw a bunch of circles and put some eyes on it and go, there you go, it's a creature that I've just made up. Oh, what happened? I find these legitimately terrifying, some of them. I'm not a person that scares easy either, but I mean, look how uncanny valley this stuff is. Look, it's got eyes. It's got eyes. Like where its neck should be. No, don't do it. Let me just, I'm just going to save it quick. I'm just going to call it YouTube. Right. I don't know what happened to the camera. It's so amusing to see these little freaks of nature just running around with their butts in the air. Look, God. I don't know how many of these there actually are. Does it tell me? If I, like, click that one, does it tell me how many of them are alive? I don't know if it does. That's its genetic pattern. I daren't. There's 17 of them, so that's nice. 17 complete monsters that we've made over the course of an evening. Look, that one is... All of them are just so wrong in so many ways. These ones are trying to escape. You do not deserve to be in the world. Well, is that one a different colour? I've got multiple creatures selected apparently. I just want you. What's this guy doing? He is essentially the same as... Oh, it just died, I think. It just killed over while I was trying to examine it. There's just so much horror in this world. And I don't know. I don't know. I'm starting to think evolution was a mistake. Maybe creationism is the way forward. Just wipe everything off the face of the planet and recreate it from scratch. This is not the way to do things. No sensible universe would operate like this. It's just... It doesn't seem to be changing that much. But again, you know, evolution is a slow process. I'm tempted. You know what? Screw it. I've got it saved. I'm just going to go boom, and just see what that does. See if we cannot get. It's got an R. Look at that. It's just so wrong. This is the closest example we've got to this. I think that's what it's showing us. Come on, guys. Come on. Become people. Become people for... Oh, they just die whenever I look at them. I think they just get scared to death, don't they? Let's have a look at some of the ones outside. Do we have any aquatic ones? There isn't a lot of water on this island, admittedly. Look at that thing scurrying around. What the hell was that? What are you? What are you? What is anything? What is life? I am so concerned about how this is going to affect. I'm going to have a dream at some point of these things freaking attacking me. I mean, I guess they are kind of looking a bit closer. Yeah, I mean, it's not... It's obviously not right. It's not... How am I going to turn this into a human? I have no idea. Maybe I'll have to do a part 2 of evolutionary nonsense. My God. Let's check the diagram. What the hell? That's not even attached to any tree. What is going on? Alright, fine. I'll deal with it, I guess. Huh. Oh, that's my player species. I was gonna say, what the hell? That one's extinct. That one's still going strong. This thing. What even is it? It's a herbivore with lungs. It's wrong. It was made wrong. Every time I move the cursor to a new creature, I'm just like, I immediately regret this. See what I mean? It keeps taking the UI away and then immediately giving it back. What the freaking hell? Look at this. What even is it? What would you call this? There you go. Let me see if I can... If you had to name that species, put down in the comments section what you think that species would be called. It doesn't correspond to anything that looks like anything. I know, like, the Cambrian explosion created some pretty bizarre creatures. I mean, the creatures from the Cambrian explosion and things like that are so odd that people currently don't know whether they're plants or animals. They're that strange. We just can't tell. They're like on the border. Oh, I clicked again. On the border between these things. These things that I've created are worse than that. They're legitimate monsters. This one is gone sort of like reverse upright so much that it's... Oh, I was going to say its legs don't even... Its back legs don't walk anymore. Oh, dear. I mean, it's sort of an improvement, isn't it? If I can get this to go flat, I'll stand this bloke up. I'll stand him up. It's just like he's a toy, like he's an action figure. I'll just stand him up. And once these get stood up to match, I'll maybe make these more like arms and I'll give them a neck or something. So, yes, I'm currently aware that they don't have necks. I'm going to save it again. As I say, it is early access and I have had crashes in the past. I'm also going to check how long I've been recording because I haven't got a clue. There you go. Yeah, I've been recording about 40 minutes. So I'm going to cut this down to hopefully about 20 minutes, half an hour, something like that. So I'm just having too much fun with this craziness right now. I can't believe what we've made. It's almost backwards when you look at it, isn't it? Let me keep it going. I find it utterly hilarious because it's supposed to be a fairly accurate. I mean, evolution is so complex that you're not going to be able to simulate it accurately without some kind of supercomputer. But at the same time, this is supposed to be like fairly accurate. I was going to say, there were a lot of dying creatures, but now they're on the up. I guess it's breeding season. It goes up during the breeding season and down during the other seasons. I constantly want to stop and have a look to see what is going on. Terrifying, monstrous, hideous, ridiculous. Almost what we were going for. Just horror movie prop gone wrong. There's a couple over here. I'm not even sure that undescribable. It's trying to be a spider, I think. It's got so many it's got a bunch of eyes and I think horns on its chin, on its beak chin thing. I know I'm saying the same things over and over again. It's like, oh my god, what is this? This is terrible. I hate this. But look at what we've done. Look at what's happening. It's so wrong on so many levels. Especially the fact that I'm going to try and evolve these into like human type things. And what I'll probably do is maybe like evolve some humans and then maybe try and make like a tiger or some kind of fish, and then I'll put them all in a world together and just hit the fast forward button and see what happens. I can't imagine it would be anything good. How could it possibly be anything good? God damn, it's the stuff of nightmares. Oh, excuse me, got a bit of a sniffle. Let's, oh, look at all these. Look, hang on. There's tons of them over here. I'm just going to get all these and go. Because these are outside the nursery. So it doesn't really matter that much if we, like, screw up their evolution. It's not a problem. It's these ones we're interested in. I'll attempt to evolve a bunch of things that look like creatures that exist in real life, like I say, and I'll throw them into a world together and just hope for the best. Let's God damn it! Stop doing that. Oh God, what is happening? This clade diagram is getting out of hand. All right, sure. Okay, they just, every time I look, they look terrifying, and then I'll look again just to see, just to prove my point. Just prove my point. It's terrible. They kind of remind me of something from like John Carpenter's The Thing. It's just a monster cobbled together from incompatible parts of other creatures. My God, what even is it? Like, it's everything that this game creates is the worst thing that it could create. At no point did it create something fantastic. Let me zoom out. Look at that diagram, look, for the life forms on it. Look at all this, look. This one survived for a long time and then just went... It just pooped itself. These guys are still not right. Still very, very not right. The eyes are still on the back of its jaw instead of, you know, on the front of its damn face where it belongs. We're down to 9 species though. Oh look, these monsters have all become extinct. Oh good, you do not deserve to... Like, where is that one that really... That one. What is this? It's sort of almost vulture-like. Well, the long neck and the small head and the big body and the powerful legs. You put a pair of wings on this, I could see it evolving into a vulture. Because I'm equally as insane as this game. It's made me insane. How are our little buddies doing? Right, yeah, not that bad actually. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it there. I can't do this forever. I'm going to have nightmares. There you go. This is a game that actually pauses. So this has been something. It's been me screaming at my monitor that I've made monsters. Well, nature has made things like orders of magnitude more terrifying. I can't even remember what the game's called. It's called Species something. It doesn't matter. I'll put it in the video title anyway. And I've been Son of Mogef. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. As I said, don't forget to comment down, you know, in the comments section what you would call that thing that I pointed out, because I mean I wouldn't even begin to know what to call it. And if you want to see more of these videos on this game specifically, you know, you can like and whatnot, and also comment and let me know. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe and not describe, which is what I said in my last Resident Evil 2 video. I asked people, you know, I just said to people, if you want to describe to my channel, that would be great. And I meant subscribe. So I'm dumb and I say dumb things. However, keeping all this in mind, of course, that it is 2 Video Tuesday tomorrow, and that is when I'll be seeing you next. It probably won't be this. It's going to take me a week before I'm mentally prepared to play this. But if you want to see more, let me know. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you soon. If you saw that coming towards it, you'd kill it immediately.